Hi there everyone, here Pyrel, here with Honda Vlog. So today, I want to talk about something that just came across my mind probably about a few minutes ago, really. And this came across my mind because I was just going through some old files here that just happened to be on my computer, which they've been there on my old one that I had before this, and even even the laptop that I had before that. And really the topic of this is just about scrapped projects, because that's what I came across. Generally, when it comes to my Let's Plays, I pretty much have things planned out, but there are some instances, rare instances, where I had to scrap a project. And one of the things I came across was this project that never got finished, never really saw the light of day, and the only records of it are on this laptop, and I guess the old one as well. And that is a co-op Let's Play that I did with Jamie. It's one that we did 4 episodes of. This was one that we recorded, I want to say back in 2015 or 2016, and I think we even alluded to it when Jamie was visiting at the time, because he brought over his Elgato, because I didn't have one back then. And yeah, we recorded 4 episodes of it. And I just decided, especially now, since I changed usernames, I don't think that project's ever gonna be continued. If not, it'll be or if it is going to be continued, it's probably going to be redone. But let's talk about that. This is the project that the Let's Play is in, because I like to have all of my Let's Plays and all the files associated with them in different folders just for organization purposes. But I was planning on doing Secret of Mana, if you want to call it that. I don't know, you could change up, or you could pronounce mana/mana both ways and it still works. But yeah, I was planning on doing that with Jamie, but probably not gonna happen. I have some MP3 files here for end slates and whatever. I even have the old end slate for this, which, yeah, old username and everything, things like that. This is an older version of the end slate, because it has the old Twitter logo and old Tumblr logo and all that stuff. But yeah, it this never, it's not gonna happen. I even have graphics and everything, thumbnails even, back when I was going with my old thumbnail style, things like that. And let's see if I can show a little bit of the first. Oh, we did 5 episodes. My bad. Dang, this is quite the throwback. Also, we named our main character Shulk after my Shulk amiibo. But that's enough of that. Part of the reason why that's not being continued right now is because, there's a few reasons. One, I did use my old username back when those 5 videos were recorded, so it'd be weird to just suddenly change that in the middle of things. I don't even think we were that far in the game. The second reason why I'm not planning on continuing this, I might redo it, I don't know, but the hardware that was used to record this, it was used on a different capture card than the one I currently have. It was used on Jamie's Elgato, and I use a different one. I use the Elgato HD60, and also the resolution of the video that was exported that would have been uploaded to YouTube is at 720p, so I would need to change things up if I wanted to continue, which I don't really want to continue. If anything, I might redo it later on, I don't know. But yeah, the video resolution is different than what my current projects are at. Also, I've changed how, kind of, a bit. I've changed how I edit my videos. I don't think I would have that fancy little sidebar that I had like in the that brief clip of the first episode that I showed you. If anything, I might change that up a little. I don't know, but it's just different than how I do things now. And also, time. I mean, right now it's really difficult to record things with like Jamie or even Rob. Even though it's like difficult, it'd be even more difficult just like dedicate time to just this one Let's Play. So that probably won't happen. If anything, it might be like a Let's Play Brigade project, which I should run that by them because I believe Secret of Mana is a 3-player game, I think? I don't know. Speaking of Let's Play Brigade, there's also some scrap projects there that I still have files for. Not like finished videos, but like just LPs that we scrapped that just weren't feasible, so let's talk about that. This is not nearly as complete as it is, but there was a project here that we were planning on doing. Like, this was something that we thought up like early on in the Let's Play Brigade called Super Mario World Baton Pass. All I have is like a background graphic and then a notepad document, but that's a thing that probably won't happen either, just because that's even more of it's more of an ambitious thing that we probably won't be able to handle. I don't even know if Jamie and Rob remember this whole Super Mario World Baton Pass Let's Play idea thing I had, but the idea behind it was, because there's 8 worlds in Super Mario World, the idea behind this Super Mario World Baton Pass project is that we would have like 8 different people. I think 9 actually, because there's the 7 worlds in Super Mario World, then the Star World, and then the Special Zone. So yeah, 9 people. The notepad document doesn't say 9 people, it just only lists 8 of the worlds in the game, but the idea behind it is we would need 9 people for that, and that'd be even more difficult, but we would have one person playing each world, and then they would have co-commentators along with them. So, for example, the World 1 player would be playing through World 1, and then the person that would be playing through World 2 would co-commentate for that, and then they would, like, the World 1 player would pass the controller, I guess, or the role of playing on to the next world, to the next person, and then like the World 2 player, they would have the person from World 1 as a co-commentator, and then the person from World 3 as a co-commentator. Then they would play along to the World 3 person. World 3 player would have World 2 player and World 4 player as co-commentators. Does that make sense? I don't know, it would just go on and on, like so on and so forth. And then actually, I do have a list of people that would have been involved here. So World 1 would be from this YouTube channel called the Pixelated Polygons. One of the members there would be playing World 1, and then World 2 would be my friend Bryant, who was part of Super Mario 64 Elimination. And then like World 3 would have M. Osborne, Matt, not the usual Matt, it's another friend of mine who is also named Matt. Then World 4 would be Rob playing through. World 5 would be Jamie. World 6 would be me. World 7 would be, we didn't actually have someone like planned for that. Then the Star World had someone planned. It just says contact this person. I think if I dig through messages, I might be able to figure out who that person is. Then for the Special Zone, I don't know who we would have planned because I didn't even like type that out in this notepad document. And then maybe for the finale, it would have been like me, Jamie, and Rob. I don't know, but like for when Jamie would be playing, like that's when all of the Let's Play Brigade core cast members, I don't know, that's when they'd be playing together, or like in a video together for that project. But it was an interesting idea. It's just an ambitious one, just because aside from me, Jamie, and Rob, which is already difficult to record for, we would have to involve other people, which, yeah, I don't know why past me thought that this would be a feasible project, but it's really not. Especially now. I don't know. Maybe at some point this might happen. But I highly, highly doubt it. It would have been cool for it to happen, because then I could have made use of that background graphic that I made, which, actually thinking about it now, that probably would have been used nowadays. But still, it would have been neat. Other than that, I mean, there are some other projects that I have just plans for. I don't know if they'll be necessarily scrapped or whatever, but for the most part, I tend not to scrap projects. I mean, there are things I want to do that are planned, or things that get pushed back, but for the most part, I don't really scrap projects. Those two projects in particular are notable. Another one is one that actually was started, but then had to be canceled, is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time race over on the Let's Play Brigade, because that one was even more difficult for us to record, just because Ocarina of Time is a decently big game, but trying to coordinate time for that was, yeah. Again, for the most part, I try not to scrap projects, just because whenever I do, plan out a project, I do, get into, the whole process of it, coming up with graphics, designing end slates for them, or just things like that. So I don't want to waste all of that effort, but sometimes you just need to scrap projects. It happens, which I've gotten over the fact that Super Mario World Baton Pass still would have been a neat thing for that to happen. I've gotten over the fact that that's not gonna happen, and same with the Secret of Mana co-op LP, at least the way it was planned. Again, Secret of Mana could be a thing that the Let's Play Brigade do, but on my channel, no. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this vlog. Thank you all so much for watching, and see y'all next time for another one. Later.